Let's go, baby. TGI Friday. Yes, sir. TGI Friday, baby. Open sessions. Waiting for the room to fill up. Just waiting for the room to fill up, man. TGI Friday, y'all already know, baby. Al York Sports with another one. Salute the Alchemist. This joint is called Banging. Give me a minute. Let me do some due diligence, guys. Don't go nowhere. I want to see people filling up the room. I don't see nobody filling up the room yet. Let the room fill up a little bit, guys. Got the AC on blast and I'm still sweating. Well, y'all from New York? Is it raining in New York? Is it hot in New York? How is it in Tampa Bay? You know what I mean? How is it in Mexico? Let me know, baby. Let me hit this real quick. We're going to get back to this. Salute the Alchemist, the joint called Banging. Al York Sports, TGI Fridays, open sessions and giveaways. I'm coming with another one, guys. Big show today. We got King Felix Jacino stepping on stage. We got Buck Flair. We're going to talk NBA, hockey, boxing, everything you could think about. We're going to lay it out for y'all. E. Vaughn in the building. I see you, baby. My man Yoda tapping in. Steve Levine tapping in as always. Felix Jacino tapping in. Okay, guys, like I said, TGI Friday. No drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. It's time to talk to y'all, man. Before we get started, shout out to YouTube. Make sure y'all go to YouTube, like, share, comment, hit the notification bell. Continue the good work, my peoples. It's highly appreciated. And before I get started, shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. You know I got to carve that in. Triple H everything. Holly Hot Wheels, I'm glad you getting better. Need you back ASAP. Shout out to Dwayne Beeman. August 14th has his next championship bout. I'm going to give y'all all the info so everybody could tap in. Credit fix. Never too late to get your credit fix. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. Never too late to get your credit fix. Need advertisement? Hit me up and I'll bless you. Whatever field you want to get at, I'll bless you. And last but not least, open sessions and giveaways. Today, unfortunately, we didn't get to sell out the giveaway 2. So we're going to push the giveaway 2. But we still going to announce 2 winners today. Compliments of my boy Raul, who gave his last week's winning shirt to this week's potential winner. So salute to Raul, 5-time champion. I appreciate you, brother. Okay, let's go to sports real quick. We're going to go into Hardwood. Phoenix Suns jumped out to a commanding 2-zip lead against the Milwaukee Bucks. In the first 2 games, it looks like Phoenix is the better team. But, of course, they were at home. You know, they got all the momentum. They had good rest. Chris Paul leading the ship. They handled serve at home. Went up 2-0 immediately. I'm not going to break nothing down because I'm going to break it down with King Felix and Buck Flair for y'all when we really break it down. But as of right now, the Phoenix Suns are halfway home for winning the NBA championship in like so many years. Salute to them, man. They're playing good ball, man. I can't knock them. Another champion on ice, Tampa Bay Lightning. Won for the second year in a row. They beat the Montreal Canadiens 4-1 as anticipated. We all wanted the Vegas Knights to be in there. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. What up, Raul? Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Now, we got to talk about this, me and Buck. I'm starting to hear the word dynasty. I never in my life heard dynasty with a team that just won 2 times. Give me 3 before you can start talking that dynasty shit. But I'm going to go over that with Buck Flair. Buck Flair will be joining the show in the second half. Make sure y'all continue to tune in, guys. Let me give y'all the scores they won. They won 5-1, 3-1, 6-3, lost 3-2, and closed it out with a 1-zip victory in Tampa. Salute to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Other news. Disappointing news for Deontay Wilder, who really wanted to have this fight on July 24th against Tyson Fury. Wilder 42-1-1. His third fight against Tyson Fury 29-0-1. Fury's camp all picked up COVID-19. So me and Felix are going to get into this too. He's going to break you down the particulars. But as of right now, this fight is postponed. So whoever think this fight's going to happen, it's not going to happen in 2 weeks. They'll probably push it back September, October-ish. But it's a sad situation because Wilder was pumped up for this fight, super pumped up for this fight. And it's not going to happen. Remember, he's seeking revenge. He got demolished fight 2. He wanted his revenge. And like I said, me and Felix will break it down. But as of right now, Fury fight postponed. Let me see. I see some questions here. Playing the giveaway. Okay, Raul, I already gave you a shout out at the beginning of the show. We appreciate you, brother. Okay, another news before I get Felix Jacino to call in. First overall pick for the Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, just got the bag. I'm a little confused because I thought they stopped giving these rookies these big-ass contracts. And Lawrence just signed, like, I think a 4-year with a 1-year option, $36.8 million. So he got the chicken. And he also got 24.1 signing bonus. Hold on, let me get this fan out my way. It's fucking on my breathing. Give me a minute. Yeah, so Lawrence got the bag. You know, I thought they stopped giving these crazy contracts to these rookies because a lot of these teams were getting dismantled where, like Jamarcus Russell, for instance, the Tom Maranovich, you know, guys of that nature who wasn't showing up and performing and to live up to that contract. So the fact that somehow, some way, he was able to get $36.8 million, it got me. I'm baffled right now. I'm bugging. Like, how did this happen? I can see if he got 24 M's, but 36.8 without playing a game, a rookie. Let me tell you something. Whoever represented Trevor Lawrence, all you rookies coming out next year, hire this individual because he got him the bag. Salute to Trevor Lawrence. You can't be mad at him. You can't be mad at him. Okay, so any questions, throw them out before my boy comes into town. I'm having, like, throat problems right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it was that fan. Guys, hit me with some questions before I get Felix on board. If not, Felix, ready when you are, brother. Let's get this party started, baby. No questions? Okay, we got Felix in right now, guys. Don't go nowhere. It's off and popping. Okay, we waiting on Felix Jacino right now. Raul, you might be right. There might be a lot of stuff behind that. You might be right. Let me see what else you got while I'm waiting for Felix to get in. Felix, I hope you're doing everything the same. I hope you're not trying your new phone. I told you, use your wife's phone. It's working unbelievable. Yes, Nolene, we go about to tap on all that. If you stay put, you're going to get all that stuff you just mentioned there. And thank you for tuning in for the first time. We appreciate you. Okay, we wait on Felix Jacino. There you go, baby. Can you hear me?
I hear you good, man. How's everyone doing? How you doing, my brother?
Okay, brother. Are we on point or we sound a little slow?
No, we're good. It's just I'm trying a new phone out, so I don't know. I just had to hit a couple of buttons.
Okay, brother. Okay, let's jump right into it. People's is waiting. I want to fill up this room with watchers. We're going to go right into the hardwood. 2-zip Phoenix Suns right off the rip. What do the Milwaukee Bucks need to do to get back in this series without telling me they need to win the next 2 games? That's obvious. We all know that. What do they need to do? Detailish. Talk to them, Felix.
Joe, it comes down to besides Giannis, he's the only one that's, scoring points. But, if you look at the Phoenix Suns, man, they got contribution from it's not just Booker and Paul, man. In this first game, Ayton, was a key guy. And then in the second game, the Bridge, Bridge was 27 points. So they're playing better as a team. The chemistry's there for Phoenix, and Middleton and Holiday, they need to step up, man. They need to be scoring, up in the 20s. They need to, do like when Giannis was out in the other series, they were averaging almost triple-double, man. They need to start playing that type of caliber of basketball. If not, Suns are going to just run them out.
Basically, put up or shut up. Yep. They got to put up or shut up. They're going to Milwaukee. We already know they have to win the 2 games just to stay alive. I still think the way the series is looking, I know it's very early. I hate having to do this, but it's starting to feel like that Chris Paul's going to win this shit. It really starting to feel. It felt like that midway through game 1. I still think Milwaukee's the better overall team, but who's playing better right now is obviously the Phoenix Suns. So, would you got a guarantee in game 3? I'm going to guarantee on my show Milwaukee gets game 3. I don't know in what fashion, but I'm going to make that guarantee.
Well, I mean, I expect Milwaukee to win, too. They're at home. Their backs against the wall. And, just to bring it out there, there's only been 4 teams that's ever come back from a 2-0 deficit and won the championship. I think that's it. It was the 20
in the NBA.
That's it. Only 4 teams ever came back from a 2-0 deficit to win, and the last team to do it was the 2016 Cleveland. Remember, they went down 2-0, then they went down 3-1.
The Draymond Green incident that changed. Don't bring me back there, please. Don't bring me back there.
And just to give you the rest, it was the 2006 Miami, the 1977 Portland Trail Blazers, and the 1969 Boston Celtics. Those are the only 4 teams to ever come back from a 2-0 deficit in the finals. So I mean,
that's great information there.
They got to win.
I just think, I see with my own eyes, Milwaukee's a different team this year. They lost them first 2 years in the playoffs, got embarrassed both of those seasons. They showed up against Brooklyn, iced Miami, and had a tough series with the Hawks that they prevailed. Also, the emergence and the acquisition of Drew Holiday, which was huge. But like you said, Felix, is he on did he take a holiday vacation? Because we haven't seen him in this series. Averaging 13 points. I got it right here. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. That doesn't sound too bad, but a guy of his caliber, yes.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the playoff and you're one of the marquee players, you should average more than you average in the regular season. He's way below his average. So that's one reason. The factor of Middleton not showing up and taking nothing away from Phoenix. Phoenix is fucking balling. They surprising the shit out of me. I have Felix getting bumped in the first round. Sergio, I know you hear me. I know you hear me because I know you waiting to critique me. I know you are. I'm calling myself out right now on my show. I had them losing to the fucking Lakers, and they beat them. Now, a lot of people could say AD was out after game 2, which is true. LeBron played injured. Me personally, if the Lakers were fully stacked, this would be a whole different conversation. But they weren't. So we can't say that. Phoenix right now breathes through everybody. Oh, shit, we just lost Felix. Give me a minute, guys. Felix must have touched something. Because I've seen him doing something with his hand. Give me a minute. He got me right when I was about to turn it up for y'all, man. Yeah, let it marinate, Raul. You already know, baby. Let me see what else you guys got before we get Phoenix back in. Yeah, Levine saying that they got the Bucks -4. Steve, that's because they going to Milwaukee. You know, the finals is tough to win in the other person's home. I can see why the -4. Personally, I would have made it 2.5. But I can see why they was favored. I can really see it. Hold up, guys. We waiting on Phoenix to come back in real quick. Felix Casino. Hey, what the hell just happened? It's just, we had a great thing going. Any questions? This is the opportunity to ask them. That's not what happened, Nolene. She said he felt he had to leave the kitchen. That's funny. Guys, ask your questions now because you're going to ask them when I'm in the prime of my moment. I'm not going to be able to answer y'all. I'm not. Now that I got the opportunity while I'm waiting on them, it's your chance. Man, what the hell happened to my boy? Hold up. Give me a minute. Let me see if something here, maybe if I didn't X him out. Give me 1 minute. Okay, here we go. We getting back on. What's up, brother?
All right. Yeah, man. You know what it is? My headpiece. I gotta hear you from the actual phone. I can't hear you from my headpiece. It knocked me out. All right, let's go. Let's go. We're good now.
Okay, like I was saying, I was somewhat rudely interrupted, but I'm gonna continue. Phoenix been balling, whether they've been catching all the breaks or not. I'm the first to say that the guards, the NBA guards, is there for Chris Paul. Never in my life I seen a team play 3 to 4 series and the main player or one of the main players were out. That's not to say they didn't earn it. That's not to say it's their fault. But I can see what the guards is going with it. They want Phoenix Suns and CP3 to win. But they still got to close it out. And they won the first 2 games of the series. And they showing the world that they want to be world champions. Hit it up last before we go to our next subject, Felix.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I see the same thing you see, man. The basketball universe, the gods, they're on Chris Paul this year, man. This is his year. And you know what's crazy is that at 36 years old, if he wins the chip and he wins the MVP of the finals, man, that demands another big max contract. And you know what I see? What I see happening is I see them picking up his option for $42 million for next year, and then give him
53 in total. I heard 53 in total,
and give him an extension for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's not many guys that are 36 years old who are great players, you know, and they get themselves another max contract at that age. What, you know, props to him. Good for him.
That's incredible, dog. Like what he's doing right now. You know, I got to give him his props, man. Whether you like CP3 or you don't, you got to give him his fucking props.
Mm-hmm.
He took these young boys who played good, by the way, last year in the bubble without him. They went undefeated in the bubble and didn't make the playoffs. So my thing is, why you even let them compete? How do you go undefeated and don't make the playoffs when you were eligible to go to the bubble? Whatever happened, they took it out this year. Monty Williams, CP3, Booker stepped this game up. And the 2 guys I'm most surprised of out of anybody is your boy Bridges and Ayton.
Mm-hmm.
Ayton is playing big time. Ayton is playing like he's been in the league for 3-4 years. And kudos to CP3, who he'll tell you himself, think you CP3. Copy?
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, you know, Bridges was their first round pick in 2018. I think he was the 10th pick of the draft. But the thing is, you know, that's why Chris Paul separates him from everyone else. He's a pure point guard who gets everybody involved. He'll find the guy that's open, the guy who's hot. He'll keep feeding them, and you know you have a top quality all star in Booker, and then you know and CP out there just distributing the ball to the other guys. He gets everybody involved, man. Makes the team better. It's a better chemistry, and the team is balling right now, man.
Felix, don't you gotta admit he's a throwback point guard that me and you grew up watching. They don't make those point guards no more. The Maurice Cheeks of the worlds, the Nate Archibalds of the worlds. They don't make those point guards no more. He's a throwback point guard who makes everybody better and also cans the big shots. He will hit the big shot. CP3 ain't your guy that he's gonna hit a last second shot. No. He's a guy that if they're up 5 points and the other team is making a run, he'll hit a 3-point shot when it hurts the other team the most and trying to catch up to score on them, which I call the dagger shot.
Yeah.
Great in the dagger shot. But he's not Kobe or Jordan who's going to take it in the last seconds and can it with no time left. It's not CP3.
No, but the thing about CP3 is that in those situations, he draws the attention because of who he is.
You gotta draw.
He doesn't necessarily need to take the shot or make it because the attention is coming his way and somebody's gonna be open. And if you
look at him, right, he's not your most gifted, talented player. If anything, he's slow, he's short. But he uses whatever he got better than anybody I know. And don't let him get a step on you because you're over. He's going to pull up right in front of you and you're going to run over him like a train. He always gets that foul call. You know that. I know that. So salute to CP3. I got to give him my props on my show because I'm the first one that said they were getting bumped in the first round. And I'm here looking at all my peoples, all my Al York sports peoples, and letting y'all know I was wrong. Now, I can always say that the injuries, I ain't going to make no excuses. I was wrong. Let's go to the next subject, Felix. Let's go to football. I want to go to the defending champions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which I'm also going to cover with Buck Flair later on. But I got some different questions for Buck Flair. My question to you, Felix, champions were 11-5 last year. I want you to give me a prediction win rate for them this year. What's your prediction on the Bucs and their future record for this year?
Man, listen, the Tampa Bay's got the weakest schedule in all NFL.
Let everybody hear you. I want you to say that again.
Yeah. The Tampa Bay, the Buccaneers have the weakest schedule in the entire NFL. And, it's like practically they got an invitation to the playoffs, man. But I do think that this is the year that we're going to see a Father Time catch up to Brady. I just got a feeling that,
But Felix, I heard that the last 4 years. Why should I believe it now?
I just got a feeling, man, that this is 43 going into 44. I think this is the year. I'm not saying that he's not going to be a capable quarterback, but
what
Brady,
you're saying is he's going to fall off a little bit. Look
he's
at
going to fall off a little bit.
Buck Flair said, "Fuck you, Felix."
Listen.
You can't talk about his Brady like that, baby.
I just feel he's going to fall off a little bit. They got an aging defense. You got to remember that Pierre Paul is 32, right. Shu is 35, McClendon is 35. Their defense, they play that extra game, and then they get the bye week in week 8 or 9, so they're gonna play 9 straight games, then the playoffs. So so you got to remember injuries also play a factor. They got to stay healthy. I think Tampa will make the playoffs, because Carolina and Atlanta
Yo, that
stinks.
sounds very insulting. They
You know?
just won the championship. They got everybody back. And you think they're going to make the playoffs?
Yeah, I think New Orleans without Breeze, they're gonna take a hit. So, but I just think that remember there's also a thing called a hangover after winning the Super Bowl. So I just think that, like I said, and then even though they got the weakest schedule, I still think they'll win 11, 12 games.
I'm gonna check that with Buck Flair. Buck Flair, as you watching, please look up their schedule. Yeah, Felix.
Yeah, listen. They in their division, you got Carolina and Atlanta, who won 4 or 5 games last year. Then they played the entire.
But they're better though. They're better this year. Go ahead.
Right. Okay, but then they played the entire NFC East, who no team there was over 500. So overall, the teams they play are combined record of 126 and 145. The teams that they play. They play 6 teams that made the playoffs last year, but 2 of them is the 7-9 Washington and the 8-8 Bears. The other teams are, the Rams,
I
the
think
Colts.
those are 2 victories. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just think that they'll win 11, 12 games, but I just think that Father Time will catch up to Brady a little bit. I think it'll show, and I think the defense is aging, and I think, and then the extra game. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna play 8 home games, 9 road games. Their toughest opponents this year are gonna be Buffalo, the Rams, New England, and they play. I think they'll split with New Orleans. I think they'll win, each team will win in their own.
Hold up, split with New Orleans with Winston quarterbacking.
Listen, New Orleans.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
James
New
Winston
Orleans
ain't beating them. He ain't beating them.
Listen, New Orleans got other weapons, man, other players, and all you need is to manage the game, man. I mean, regardless, a division game is always a tough game. I think they'll split with New Orleans.
I like that. I agree with that. They'll probably, especially if they can run the game and they don't have to put the game in Winston's hand. Defense get a couple of turnovers.
Exactly.
Anything is possible in the NFL. But hold up, Felix, before we continue, I want to thank everybody for putting your comments. I see them all. I wish I could say them all, but trust me, I'm looking at them, and I thank you guys for all your participation. Continue the marvelous work. We appreciate it on the Al York Sports Show. Now to Tampa Bay. Not a fan, obviously. I said they will win this year. Buck could back me up for that. My boy Mad Brad, who's also a Tampa Bay fan. I thought this year would be the year that they'll gel together totally. I don't know how they did this shit last year, late in the season. Late in the season, they happened to do that and win it all. Me knowing Brady, he's going to have these guys ready. Brady's not a guy that wins the championship and forgets what got him there. That's not Brady. Brady to the point where he's playing for other people. He already made that clear. Even though he still collects the jury, but he'd rather see the young guys like Antoine Winfield and all them other guys get a ring with him, and he's as happy as them for winning their first championship. My second thing, I got them winning 14 to 13 games. I just think they're going to be better. How can you not be better? And you just back my shit up by saying their schedule is super easy.
Mm-hmm.
So how they won't win 13 or 14 games?
Well, listen, like I said, I just think I'm basing it on, I think Father Time will catch up to Brady this year. I think, listen, he's still going to be an effective quarterback, but he's not going to bring that Brady mystique, he's not going to have that typical Brady, you know what I'm saying, that we're used to seeing him. I just think that it's going to catch up this year. You're talking about 43 going into 44 years old. Right. I think the defenses are gonna start rushing him. I think they're gonna play defenses. They are going to they're going to go after him because of his his mobility, his age. I think this year catches up to him.
Okay, last year I thought I seen flashes of that.
Yeah,
but what I really seen was there was no, what's the word I'm looking for? It was no continuity with the new guys. Because remember, pandemic and all that, they couldn't really practice. So while Brady was throwing interceptions and bouncing the ball, the first thing me and a lot of other people thought that Father Time was catching up, but it wasn't that. He had no continuity with these guys. Now they're all on the same page, as you seen after the Rams whipped that ass on Monday night or Sunday night, and they didn't lose after that. It's when everybody got on the same page. Everybody. I'm sorry, Felix. I think if they lose, they're gonna beat themselves in the playoff. It's gonna take a real bad game by Brady, like maybe 4 picks, 3 picks, a couple fumbles. But if that don't happen, I see the Buccaneers back in the Super Bowl, unless the Rams got something to say about that. But I'm not going to chance Matthew Stafford in his first year to beat Brady and them and come playoff time. No. It ain't going to happen that easy.
Listen,
They're a good team. Don't get me wrong. But I can see Stafford throwing 3 picks in that playoff game because he's reckless. You know that. I know that. I like Matthew Stafford. But he ain't just going to go to the playoffs this year and beat Tampa Bay. That's not happening. Yo,
listen,
before we keep it going.
These are the losses I have Tampa Bay losing to. I think the first game of the season against Dallas, that could be a loss.
Wow.
That could be a loss.
That'd be great for my team. I don't, but Flair, you ain't hear me say that.
Listen,
I like the cover and the spread, but I don't know if they're gonna win the game. But go ahead.
I think they lose to Buffalo in week 14. I think they lose to the Rams in week 3. I think they lose to New England in week 4. I think they split with New Orleans, and I think they lose to the Colts.
Cam Newton's gonna beat them.
I listen. I just listen. They're in New England. I never bet against Belichick, but I just think
they better have my boy out there.
But listen, like I said, I mean those are
better have my boy Matt Jones. If Matt Jones ain't out there, they ain't beating them.
Those are tough games. I think those games are they're capable of losing. I'm saying, look, the Tampa Bay will be in the playoffs. I just think Brady's going to fall off a little bit. I think the defense is an aging defense. That extra game, they're going to have to play 9 straight games, then the playoffs, because of where the bye falls into for them this year. And I just think that I'm basing it on all that, but I think they'll win around 11 or 12 games.
Okay, let me freeze you. We got about 5 minutes. I got to get Buck Flair up in here. Real quick, we can't cover the National League West. We was going to cover the West with the Frisco Giants. Gabe Kapler doing a terrific job. The LA Dodgers, who obviously is the favorites to come out that division. And the emergence of the San Diego Padres, who have really no pitching. So I know they're not going to win because of lack of pitching. Hell of an offense, but pitching beats batting. We know that. Everybody knows that come playoff time. We will tap on that on the next time I get you on. But let me get to my other topic with you that I got to hear you. New York Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to open 4 doors for you. I want you to pick one. What we need to do right now. Behind door number 1, should the Yankees rebuild? Let me finish. Door number 2, make some trades, timely trades, ASAP, right, baby, right after the All-Star break, and start turning this shit around. Door number 3, leave everything as is and hope that we pull it together eventually, which hasn't happened all year. And last but not least, door number 4, get some fucking furniture moving and either find fucking Aaron Boone, Cashman, Thames, or the pitching coach. Start fucking making moves. Which door are you opening up, Felix?
I'm gonna go. Listen, You don't want to. The Yankees. There's no rebuilding with the Yankees because they got a lot of good young players. So they're a contending team. It's just that the chemistry and the balance is off. I will go with thought 3. Leave the team as is. If you can get a pitcher and don't have to give up a lot, then do it because they need another arm. If you can get a right-handed bat that can hit.
You wanted a left-handed bat.
No, I'm sorry, the left-handed bat. Yeah, Adam Frazier. Yeah, left-handed bat. My bad. Left-handed bat. Adam, if you can get Adam Frazier from the Pirates, then make that move. But after that, man, leave the team alone. Hopefully they can turn it around. They're good enough to do that. You know, and see what happens. You definitely need a new hitting coach, man. So I mean, I'm not happy with Marcus Thames.
Right.
You know, he has to have some accountability.
He couldn't hit himself, so I don't even know why they got him after hitting coach. Me personally, I know one don't really got to do with the other because look at Mike Maddox, the brother of Greg Maddox, good pitching coach, but he didn't really pitch good. But I don't know. I think a hitting coach, you better have hit, bro. You better have hit. That's just my opinion. But real quick, the name Berrios is floating around. The pitcher from the Minnesota Twins, still kind of young, maybe 27-ish. Great arm. I would love to have him with the Yankees, depending what they want for him. Before we got 2 minutes to close it out, would you entertain Berrios? Let's say if they threw up Andujar and Urshela. I'm just bringing up names.
Oh, well, I mean, you can't give both of them up. You got to give one of them up. But
you want pitching, right? Minnesota knows you want pitching.
Yeah.
They want both of them. Or let's say Urshela or Montgomery. How about that?
I would do that.
Okay.
I would do that. Definitely. But I wouldn't give up both Andujar and Urshela, you know. But okay. I like Andujar. I mean, I think you know his confidence was hurt when
me and you are probably the only few guys that believe in him, and I think I'm the only guy that still believes in Clint Frazier. I think everybody gave up on Frazier already, especially Raul and Humphrey. They can't deal with Frazier no more. I still think maybe you still bring him off the bench. You know, I know his time should have been last year. But I like what I see. I like his potential. He just hasn't put it together yet.
Yeah.
I would hate to see him go to the Pirates and fucking light it up for the next 5 years.
You gotta give him time. I mean, he's still young, and he's shown that you know that the guy could be a stud consistently. Right. But like I said, listen, this Yankee team. They need balance. They need a contact hitter, a left-handed hitter that can hit for average, and they need that line. They need them in the lineup to balance the lineup out. Too many right-handed hitters, too many power hitters, and so like I said, but you don't want to give away all these young guys. So I just say stay as it is for the right price. If you can get a left-handed hitter, do it. If you can get another pitcher, you do it. But no big overhaul. But I do think that as far as coaches are concerned, we do need a new hitting coach.
Okay, Felix, as always, my brother, great insight. That's why I like going to my peoples, because if you can't give me no insight, I don't need you to be a regular on my show, because my peoples want to hear, they want everything. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, but you got to have everything in that motherfucker. That's what I try to provide for my peoples. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Keep up the good work. Tell your beautiful wife I said hello, and we'll talk sooner than later, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Peace.
Felix Decino, baby. Okay, brother. Okay, guys, that's Felix Decino. That's my brother right there. He knew me when I was like 6 years old, smelling like shit in the East River Park, trying to play with the big guys baseball. And he always showed me love since day one. And I'll never, ever forget him because of that. Chuck Thomas, where you at? Let's get it popping. Guys, I love everybody's, bringing in comments, opinions, all that shit. Let me see what Humpty got. Oh, he's saying something about a Spanish kid. Humpty, give me a name, brother. Give me a name, Humpty. Humpty, give me a name. All right, baby. We got the mighty, the one and only Chuck Thomas in the building, baby.
What's up,
going
Al?
on, Buck Flair?
Woo! What's going on?
Hold on, let me put my volume up. I can hardly hear you. Okay, if you could speak up a little, Chuck, I really would appreciate it.
All right.
Chuck, I'm going to throw you right into the wildfire. I ain't playing around. Buccaneers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, brother, I appreciate you. I see it.
Woo!
I need you to tell the world why the Buccaneers are going to repeat this year, Mr. Buck Flair.
Tom Brady.
Give me more than that, baby.
Yeah, come on. As long as we got the GOAT back there, quarterback, and I mean, I don't know what Felix is talking about because that's my team. Talking about old and aging. I mean, you got Devin White, Shaq Barrett, Antoine Winfield, Sean Murphy Button. Yeah, you got Carlton Davis. Everybody's like 25 and younger. Then you just got to have a team, and they're all coming back. That's the big key.
They're all coming back. I made that clear.
Everybody said we wouldn't be able to bring them back, and we brought them all. I mean, we brought AB back. I mean, to me, that is like a joke. But AB, if he's got something left in his tank, we'll see what he does this season.
See, one thing about AB, though, he's not going to give you them numbers that he's accustomed to. But AB will get you about 5 huge touchdowns in the whole year.
He got one in the Super Bowl.
I mean, a game difference kind of a touchdown. Late in the game, beat his man one-on-one, take the lead, and they win the game with that touchdown. A home run hitter, basically, is what I'm saying, Buck.
He is.
You got AB in that lineup. You got a home run ready to happen, and I think you guys really need that. Though you got that other – do you still got the other receiver, right?
We still got Scotty Miller. We still got Tyler Johnson. We got Mike Evans. We got Chris Godwin.
Godwin's what I'm talking about.
And we got O.J. Howard coming back, which people
baby.
We still keep
big
waiting
tight
for
end
O.J.
out of Alabama that a lot of people don't know about.
Yep.
I was a big target for Tom Brady. You just gave Tom Brady another big toy to play with.
And he was actually playing pretty good until he got hurt. And once he went down, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. You know what I mean? And I see Steve's on there, Eagles all day.
But Flair, let me ask you something. Did you guys pick up James White?
No, he stayed in New England, and we picked up Gio Bernard from Cincinnati. He's got
Bernard. Yeah, I like
Bernard out of the backfield.
He's basically a first model of Mixon.
He's got that muscle. You know what I mean?
You know that he's the first model of Mixon where third down back can catch the ball, run the ball. So he's basically like a James White type.
Exactly.
Perfect. That's what Tom Brady loves.
Yeah, he's got, like I said, Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, which I was really shocked Fournette came back. I thought somebody would at least jump on the Fournette train and try to give him a decent contract. But he's coming back. He's coming back to play for nothing. And I guess it's all about, I think a lot of these guys respecting what Tom did last year. And I think if you want to win a championship, we all know it's a team sport. You know what I mean? It's a team sport, but we always get caught up in in the Aaron Rodgers stories and the Russell Wilson stories. But right now, you're not hearing any kind of stories down there in Tampa except for back-to-back Lightning, back-to-back Tampa Bay Lightning.
Don't mess me up. I'm going to go there eventually. Real fast, Buck. Give me a prediction record this year, and then we're going to move on.
Right now, I got him going 13-4. I think that's pretty
So I don't sound crazy, right? So I don't sound crazy saying 14-3, 13-4.
No, and like you said, I mean, I think the hardest game will be the Rams game because one is in LA. It's our first road game, and the next week after that we play New England. So I think Tom Brady's focus is going to be, if we lose this Rams game, I want to make sure I go to New England and beat their asses at my home stadium. That's exactly what I think. That's a game where he's not going to be thinking right. I disagree with the Cowboys game. I hope we get our rings and we put up 50. You know how Tom Brady loves Dallas.
Yeah, you know how that is. And Buffalo Bill game is going to be very tough for you guys also.
Yeah, Bill's Mafia in the house. I see him in the house. Bill Mafia showed up. And that's a game luckily that game is in Tampa. So that I like that game being in Tampa. The other game will be Carolina. People are sleeping on Carolina. I'm telling you what, I got more respect for Carolina in our division than anybody else in that division because of what the coach has done in just the short few time. And plus, there's a guy named Brady on that Carolina team. He's going to be a head coach. I keep saying he should have got the Bengals job this year, but he came back for a reason to put his name on the map again. He ran that LSU offense with Joe Burrow, and he's in Carolina, and they gave him a lot of – if Sam Darnold has any kind of talent, he better do it this year because, I mean, you got CMC coming back, DJ Moore, you got Robbie Anderson, you got Terrence Marshall Jr. from LSU. He went out and got some players for him. So
they got players, and they definitely stepped up on defense.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't know what that's going to amount to, but they went and got bodies the last couple of years on defense. Yeah. So Carolina's always a team you can never sleep on.
It's a division rivalry, so I mean that's a game probably we're going to end up splitting with. But I'll tell you what, I hope we lose. I hope we lose to the Saints twice because every time we lose to the Saints twice, we win the Super Bowl. I didn't know if you knew that stat.
Okay, real quick, Buck. We got about roughly 6 minutes. Let's make it 3 minutes each. Salute to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They repeated. Great team the last couple of years. My question to you, Buck. I'm hearing the name Dynasty. I'm not buying it yet. Before you mention Dynasty, in my book, I want to see at least 3 championships. That's in my book. Or 3 Stanley Cups. Let me say in a hockey way of saying it. I need you to tell me if you agree or disagree with me on that. And I'm hearing you guys might lose a key player. Educate us.
Well, I think we're already a dynasty. People don't realize that just because we won back-to-back Stanley Cups doesn't mean what they did. They were the number 1 seed a couple years ago, and they got knocked out in the first round, which everybody was just like total shock. So Tampa Bay's been winning the last 4 years. They just won this cup back-to-back. And this is a stat for you right here. They're the only team in the hockey league that's over the salary cap. That's a concern right there. You know, hockey don't have a lot of money to play with.
Right.
I mean, their cap money is very, very low. The good news is that all the main guys are there. We're going to lose probably 3 guys off that team that were Savard. We're going to lose Gaudreau, and there's another guy there, Coleman. I think that's another one. We're going to lose all 3 of those guys. So the good news is that Stamkos and Kucherov and the goalie is all coming back. They're going to be a good team. But no team has won the Stanley Cup 3 years in a row since the salary cap.
That's what I'm saying. Win me this third one. You can talk all that dynasty shit you want. I don't want to hear no dynasty shit now.
The last team to win the Stanley Cup was the Islanders, New York Islanders, 1980 to 1983, 4 straight years. So teams have tried to do it in hockey, but they haven't been able to do it.
Chuck, if your team wins 3 out of 5, I'll give y'all a dynasty.
A dynasty? All right.
So y'all could go win 1 time in the next 3 years, and I would say you're a dynasty.
Yeah.
That 5-year period of winning 3.
Yeah. Well, that means you're saying the Giants are a dynasty right now in baseball.
Okay, listen, let me go to this. I know you love the UFC. I never really give you UFC platform. I'm going to give you your platform because of the fact that when I call you last minute, you're always ready. So I know you love yourself some UFC. You actually always, you play the fights for us. We thank you for that. I want you to know I appreciate that. 2 names. Dustin Poirier, 27-6, versus Conor McGregor, 22-5. They split the first 2 decisions. McGregor winning fight 1, Poirier dogging him in fight 2. What happens this Saturday night in UFC 264 Buck Flair?
Man, has the dog catcher said anything on this to you? I always like to listen to the dog catcher when it comes to the UFC. But but right now, all my guys are saying that Conor has to win. His career is on the line. I mean, if he loses this match right here, the only thing that he has going for him is a Nate Diaz fight because the money's there, the attraction's still there for him. He's gonna I think it's gonna go 5. I think it's gonna go to a decision, to tell you the truth. I don't think either guy.
Oh, you really think so?
I think it's gonna go.
I'm
5.
hearing a lot of people thinking knockout 3 rounds or less.
Yeah, I think it's going to go to decision. I think they're going to be a little bit more tactician involved with Conor. But I think it's going to be one of those decisions where it might be a 40, 48, 47 kind of deal. We'll see what happens. But I think I just think I'm pulling for Poirier, but I got a feeling that McGregor's career is on the line. It's a little bit more important fight for McGregor than it is for Poirier. So we'll see. But it's going to be a great fight. I'll be showcasing it, all that kind of good stuff. But like I said, I
like what Poirier said, though. I heard an interview with him. Yeah, I like the interview with Poirier, with Dustin. He said something that when he looks at McGregor, that he constantly have to convince himself that he's great. Like he always got to hype himself up. And Poirier said, I don't have to do that. I'm great without doing that. And that made me think, like, you know what, this guy's fucking tuned in, man. Tuned in. Yeah. Now, do you got a line on that fight, Buck? I had it on my phone, but I don't want to go into it now while we going live. If I'm correct, is it -120 for Dustin?
I know right now the money's going on Dustin right now, so we'll see. I can't remember.
Yeah, if anybody's watching and got a line on the fight, if you can post it up, I would appreciate it. Unfortunately, I didn't write it down. I think it was 120, 130-ish. I could be wrong, but if it's that kind of a fight, then even the odd bettors are thinking this is going to be a dynamic fight. I heard Dana White saying that the tickets sold out in like 20 minutes. Like literally in 20 minutes. I don't know if he's lying because, he is a salesman. But he said these tickets sold out immediately.
I'm going to give you one fight that's going to end up quick. That's going to be Sean O'Malley. He's going to come back with a vengeance. It's going to be first round. No problem. I got to go backstage.
What's the line, though?
I can't remember the line. You asking the line?
If it's -400, Chuck, I can't make no money.
Yeah, you ain't making no money. I'm just saying it was nice for me to go backstage for the weigh-in because I was on Instagram Live with one of the fighters. They had him backstage, and he's hyped. He's pumped. I'm just saying, I think you're gonna see a different O'Malley this time. But
okay, I'm gonna follow that. If it's a good price, I might throw a little bit of money on that.
First
and I'm
round.
gonna call that the free pick from Buck Flair.
Free first round.
Okay, Buck Flair, listen. I want to thank you as always. Always coming on the show, giving it what you got. We all appreciate you, all the Al York people. And you got any last words before we kick off, Mr. Buck Flair?
I appreciate you, Al. Thanks for having me on. One of the greatest sportsmen out there.
Appreciate you.
I just wish your Yankees would turn it on because if the Red Sox win that damn division, it's gonna be a bad year. Bad year.
Don't like that. And before I forget, your Tampa Bay Rays also been playing good. Lost the World Series, and then now they They were in contention. Boston's kind of running away, but I think at the end of the year they'll be close. But I'm not counting the Rays out. Things are looking good in Tampa Bay. God bless you, all the fans out there. I'm not a hater. We had a time when all the New York teams were winning, from the Islanders,
That's right.
the Yankees, and the Giants. So, hey, it is what it is.
All right, brother.
All right, so I'm going to talk to you soon. Thank you, Buck Flair.
All right, thanks.
Okay, brother. That's Buck Flair, everybody. Buck Flair, Felix Casino. I love you guys. Now we going to the giveaway. One giveaway. We didn't fill out number 2, but we giving out 2 gifts, compliments of Raul, who sacrificed his shirt so that we can give out 2 winners this week. Let's go. Give me a minute. I'm glad my voice hold up. All right, here we go. Don't forget, get the new merch, y'all. Hit me online. New merch is out. Wins and losses. New Al York, Vegas Sports. Hit us up. Quick announcement. We got 3 prior winners in this 20 slots. I'm hoping there's 2 new winners. I love to see new winners. But if it's not, we got to salute the ones who won again. There's no hating on my show. So let's everybody salute whoever the fuck wins. Let's go. We got 2 spins on giveaway 1. 2 spins. A lot of people want to win their first time. I don't blame you guys. It feels good to win. I know what it feels like. It like makes your day for a couple of days or a week. I know. Okay, let me center this. Like I say, it's on my call. If I stop it like an umpire, no play. I'm going to spin it, kick out a number, read you the winner, then we're going to do it one more time on giveaway 1. Like Raul always tells me, Al, marinate it, goddammit. If it comes out, it don't count. It's when I say. You got to marinate this chicken, y'all. Let's get it. We got to win it, goddammit. We got to win it, goddammit. Let's go. Number 7. Number 7. Let me see who's that. Miss Jess is a winner. First time winner. God bless you, girl. God bless you. Number 7, guys. Let me put this back. Look at another number came out. I'm not looking at it. It's going back in the cage. Another one came out. Number 7 is the winner. Miss Jess, congratulations. Plays every fucking week. Puts her soul into this. And I'm so happy that she finally won. Salute to you. Now we got the second spin off. Number 7 is put away. So now number 7 can win. Let's spin it again. Nope. It was open. My bad. Y'all can curse me out for that one. All the numbers are back in. Yep. All the numbers are back in. So I say go. We're going to marinate it. We marinated, goddammit. Number 2, here we go. We got a winner. We got a winner. Number 3. That'll be King Felix, a guy that won prior, who was on the show today. Salute to King Felix, number 3. So 3 and 7 are today's winners, folks. 3 and 7. Give me a minute. Dang. Sweating bullets. We over by a couple minutes, guys. King Felix won a couple times. It's not like he's a runaway winner like Raul that got 5 championships. So it was great. It was great. We got a person that won a couple times and a person that never won. So I keep telling you guys, your time is going to come. I promise you. I mean, you're seeing it in front of me. So as of today, 3 and 7 are the winners. And with that, let me close out the show. Thank you guys for tuning in to another open sessions and giveaways. Really appreciate everybody that tunes in. And I mean this, guys, because like I said, y'all could be doing anything else. But you decided to stick with me on this Friday night. No drinking and driving. Handle your business. Tuesday, I'm going to hit y'all with the 15 quickest. Next week, I'll be back on. And it's starting tomorrow, we're opening slots again. And whoever was on giveaway 2, I'm going to hit y'all up, inbox y'all. If y'all want to switch your numbers to giveaway 1, I'm going to fix all that. We just didn't fill up this week. Let's try to fill up 2 to 3 giveaways next week, guys. Let's go for it. I want to thank y'all. I love y'all. Al York Sports, the raw truth. I'm out of breath, y'all. I left everything on the table for y'all, and I still got to go to work tonight. Love y'all. Al York Sports.